Welcome back, West Texas. I'm here now with your full forecast. And take a look at these temperatures. It is cold. Tim took a shot at it earlier this evening. It's 24 degrees right now here in San Angelo, 20 up here in Abilene, 20 for a couple of places up here in the Big Country. It's a bit cooler up there because you see these strong northerly winds are coming in, hitting the Big Country before they get down to the Concho Valley, where you see temperatures are a little bit closer to the 30s. You see 28 degrees here in Junction and Sonora, 29 right here in Ozona. But again, it is only going to get colder for pretty much everybody. Parts of the Concho Valley still sitting in the 20s though. Junction hitting 25 degrees, Mason and Sonora at 26, but some of you may see the teens, and that's without wind chill. Looking at those lows up here in the Big Country, 17 degrees here in Anson, Sweetwater, and Robert Lee, 19 degrees in Snyder, Roby, Albany, Breckenridge, Eastland. It's going to be a very cold night, and we're going to have some ice coming down. That's not going to make it feel much greater. So how much ice will you be seeing? It's not going to be as much as we saw yesterday for some of us, because these storms are not going to be as intense. We're not going to be seeing thunderstorms like we did last night, but we still will have a good chance for some accumulation, especially those of you in the Concho Valley that missed out on that opportunity yesterday. So looking like 400s or 500s in parts of the Concho Valley, really just about everywhere. San Angelo having that chance to see another 400s, and Abilene up here having that possibility to see another 500s. So not too much, but again, it's ice. So it's still enough to make the roads extremely dangerous where you're heading out if you have to do so tonight or even during tomorrow. So we're not seeing much right now on the radar, but as we continue over these next couple of hours, things are really going to start to pick up around midnight. And while yesterday, some of you had the opportunity to see just rain and others freezing rain, everyone is going to have that higher chance of seeing that freezing rain because temperatures are just much colder. So it's going to be throughout the Big Country and Concho Valley, but as we get into the morning, those mixes are going to stay mainly in the Big Country, but it's still going to have this scattered look to it. We have a lot of moisture that's coming up from the south. You can actually kind of see on this other side behind me, we've got these winds coming in from opposite directions. So these are coming in from the south, these are coming in from the north, but you can see they're both making their way out west. These air masses are sort of competing against each other, and eventually it's going to lead to these storms making their way towards the east. Will be mostly clear by noon, and we'll see some opening up of the sky as well. And as we get into the evening, that's when things really start to be clear. So looking forward on Thursday, our temperatures are going to rise quite a bit. We're going to get back above freezing, possibly even into the 50s for many of us. Some of you in the Big Country may hold on to those colder temperatures for a bit longer just because that system is going to be exiting to the east. So warmer on the west side. But looking at your 7-day forecast, we got to get through Thursday morning. Again, we'll be clear by the time we get to the afternoon. Friday, we'll see more cloud cover enter as a weaker low pressure system starts to make its way in. It could bring rain chances from as early as Friday morning to Saturday night, depending on where you are as the system moves from southwest to northeast. But it's going to be a very weak system, only about a 20% chance because things are looking very light. Tim, I told you there is going to be that bright side. Temperatures get higher as we get to next week. You see those 70s as we get about halfway through.